If you came across this video, it is because you are in what I like to call the storm of life. That person that you always hang out with no longer hangs out with you. That business, that job that you were trying to pursue so mightily isn't working for you. We're going to break down why you are in this storm and how you can manage around this. Without further ado, let me give you the first point. The first point is that hard times test our faith. In James 1:2-4, it says, "Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces endurance." So, yes, God does put us in places where our faith is going to be challenged, but you should have joy because your endurance has a chance to grow and your character is also growing with that. Okay, now the second point is that hard times remind us that we cannot do it on our own. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says that my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Whenever you think that you are struggling so much in this certain area, just know that God put you in that area to test you, to test your faith. Now, are you going to be dependent on Jesus 100%, or are you going to be dependent on what you have accomplished or what you have made by your own hand? This is the second point. Okay, now the third point is that these trials and hardships actually draw us closer to God. Whenever there is a point in your life where you are being distracted by these things, maybe it's that person, that job, whatever it may be, when there is a moment in our faith where we are being distracted, God is always going to find a way to bring us back to Him. So whenever we are away from these things, it gives us more of a chance to get in His presence, which therefore will strengthen our faith in God and will strengthen our relationship with God. Okay, the fourth point is that God uses these storms to prepare us for what's ahead. Many people, they like to look at that staircase. They like to say that if I can only reach that top of that staircase in one move, then I'll be successful. Guys, how are you expecting to reach the top of the staircase if you haven't even took a step on the first step? Guys, it's step by step. So know that through the process, God is training you to go through those small steps in order to get to the bigger picture. This is a very big one that you need to understand. Okay, now I'm going to summarize it from everything that I just said in a simple sentence. Hard times are God's workshop. He builds strength, perseverance, dependence, faith, and hope in us through these trials. These trials shape us into the person that God has called us to be. So whenever you are in these hard times, realize and thank God for what He is doing, because you may not see it. You may think that God is actually punishing you, but He is actually refining, purifying that gold in that furnace, so that when that gold is come out of the furnace, it will be pure and shiny and polished and all these things. Keep that in mind.